Hello, this is going to be my build overview and thoughts on building the Corsair 270R. This isn't going to be an in-depth review, so you can check out another channel for that stuff. I originally built this computer to upgrade my old system. I had a crappy case with crappy cable management. It was an Antec 900. I had an Intel i5 4570, one GTX 760, and a couple SSDs and a 2 TB hard drive. I built this computer 3 years ago, so it was a hand-me-down motherboard or hand-me-down case and a hand-me-down power supply. So I didn't really have much say. So one of my friends presented me with the opportunity to trade my 4570 for a 4690K. So the reason I decided to do this is mainly going to be used for Lightroom and Photoshop and a little bit of video editing here and there. I didn't want to spend too much money on an i7, so I just decided to go this route since my buddy wanted to trade. So it's going to be a little bit of light gaming. I was budget oriented 3 years ago when I first built it, and it served its purpose so far. I do photography as a hobby, so I don't really need the i7 like I mentioned. On to my thoughts about this case. Overall, it's a big upgrade over the Antec 900. There's less clutter in the case. I like the compartment that you can basically store your extra power cable slack. It's not a big deal. There's direct airflow straight from front to back now. My old case was a mess. I'll include a picture on this. I also upgraded to a modular power supply, so that makes things a lot better. I like the hard drives are on the back as well. It alleviates the clutter inside the case. So I was just really going for a minimalistic type of look. This might not be the case for that, but it fit my budget, which is basically what this build is for, budget oriented. Things I don't like about this case is that there's no filters on the top or the front. There's a filter on the bottom for the power supply, but the top is wide open for radiator mounts and the front is open as well. And the other thing I don't like about it is that the I/O is on the right hand side. It's not a big deal, but it's still like, come on, what were you thinking, Corsair? Bottom line for this case, I would recommend this to people. The cons for me don't outweigh the pros. So this is only my second build, and having these types of upgrades in terms of cable management made the build process that much easier. It's not too loud, but it also isn't the quietest thing in the world. I can get by pretty much on the standard fan profile in the Asus AI suite. One thing I would recommend is possibly getting optimized fans for pressure for the front panel. So far, my computer doesn't get too hot, but the airflow just doesn't seem that much. My temperature drops a little bit after opening up the front cover. So anyways, I hope you liked it, and let me know what you think.